Today, Dougal and I are off on a new adventure. We are aiming to get to 12 islands in 12 hours. What better place to start our adventure than here, the iconic Callanish Stones on the Isle of Uist. So the Isle of Uist is the first island we're already at. The next island we're going to visit is the Isle of Harris, probably the easiest one to get to because it's actually officially part of the same landmass. But on the way we can enjoy the beautiful peat moors of the Isle of Uist. Okay, so it's 8:38 in the morning. Let's start the clock. Our second island of the day, the Isle of Harris. Beautiful beaches on the west, the lunar landscape of the east, and of course the magnificent North Harris Hills. The next island is the only island we're going to reach by bridge. That's the Isle of Scalpay. Island number 3, Scalpay. We can't stop though, we're running behind schedule. We're going to go and get some fuel, and then we're going down to the south of the Isle of Harris to a place called Barra, where we're going to get a ferry across to Bernerary. Assisted service, you don't see that much anymore. Hello! Oh yeah. Sorry?
No one leaded.
Oh no.
Ran out last night.
We'll have to go back to Vatersay. Alright, okay, no worries. Oh gosh, that's going to make it... We've got to get the 11:40 ferry. Oh well. Alright, no worries, cheers. We've stopped because we are in the Isle of Harris, Dougal, out the road. And this is, I think this is what they call the money shot. Hashtag no filter. Look at that. Hurrah! We made it! Oh, we've got to leave the Barra just in time, and time to grab a quick takeaway from the world famous Butty bus. Hey Dougal. Bernerary. As you can probably tell, we made the ferry okay. Now we're on the island of Bernerary, island number 4. Bernerary famous for its seal population. So we're going to go to Seal Point and see if we can see any seals. After that, we're going to go to North Uist, and we'll get there the easy way, and that is by causeway. There you go, they didn't let us down. Island number 5 is North Uist. Beautiful island, lots of beautiful inky blue lochs punctuating the landscape. We're going to go through that lovely landscape to an island called Baleshare, and to get to Baleshare we also need to cross a causeway. So here is the causeway that runs over to Baleshare. Unfortunately, there is no sign saying Vatersay gu Baleshare. So you're just going to have to take my word for it that that is Baleshare over there. Looking back towards North Uist. Coming up for 10 to 3, we've reached island number 7, which is Grimsay. We'll carry on over the causeways to Benbecula and then down to South Uist. Island number 8 is Benbecula or Benbecula, the administrative centre of the Isles of Uist. And it is just beautiful. So that's another causeway, brought us onto island number 9, Uist. That's South Uist in English, an island famed for its magnificent sandy beaches. For example, this one. So here we are on South Uist, and this is interesting, collecting the seaweed. In the older days it was used for fertiliser. I can imagine candy crofters, they're still doing that today. Loch Boysdale Cafe in Loch Boysdale, and for some reason you can spot this cafe a mile away. Can't think why. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Quick fuel stop at the chip shop. Seriously. That's another causeway that's brought us to island number 10. Eriskay, which is famed for its Eriskay ponies, its jumpers, and of course the setting of the true story that inspired the book and the film Whiskey Galore. We've got to plough on through the island because we've now got to get a ferry from Eriskay to island number 11, which is Barra. Quick walk with the dog while we're waiting for the ferry here at Eriskay. Not bad, eh? Right, we're on the ferry to Barra. As you can see, it's the perfect day for a cruise. Once we get to Barra, we're going to strike camp, put up the tent, get rid of the luggage, and then we're going to head on to the last island of the day, island number 12, which will be Vatersay, and that's connected by a causeway. We've arrived at Scurrival Campsite on the Isle of Barra, where we're going to strike camp for the night. We've got the place to ourselves and you can't knock the view. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. East or west? I think we'll go down the east side. It is 7:15 in the evening and we've made it to Vatersay. I couldn't actually find a sign that said welcome to Vatersay, so we're outside the Vatersay Community Hall just to prove that we're here. We've done it. 12 islands in less than 12 hours. Shows it can be done. You normally wouldn't charge through the Hebrides like that. You would normally take a few days and enjoy it, or a few weeks preferably. But it had to be done. So that wraps up our adventure. 12 islands in 12 hours. We're pretty tired now, so I think a slap up meal at the Callanish Cafe in Callaway is on the cards. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe already, please hit that subscribe button. It just leaves me to say from me and from Dougal, thanks for tuning in.